Think trolls, and you might conjure up images of friendly, animated movie characters. But let's shatter that illusion. Today we plunge into the shadowy world of Scandinavian folklore, where trolls are ancient, bloodthirsty giants. These mythical beings have been a part of northern legends for centuries, their stories passed down from generation to generation, their images etched into the fabric of Nordic culture. Our journey today takes us into the murky depths of their origins, their unique and often terrifying characteristics, and the countless tales spun around them. We'll delve into the Viking Age, where the seeds of troll folklore took root, and travel through the annals of Norse mythology, where these creatures played pivotal roles. We'll also explore their evolution in modern culture and media, tracing the transformation of trolls from feared giants of the ancient world to the animated characters we see today. So buckle up as we journey back in time to the origins of these fearsome creatures. Our journey begins in the Viking Age, a time of warriors and seafarers, a time that gave birth to our bloodthirsty giants. The harsh and rugged landscapes of Scandinavia, with its deep forests, towering mountains, and icy seas, provided the perfect backdrop for the emergence of these dark and eerie tales. The Viking Age, a period stretching from the 8th to the 11th centuries, was a time of exploration, conquest, and rich storytelling. The Vikings were not just fierce warriors, but also skilled poets and storytellers, weaving tales of gods, heroes, and monsters. Their sagas, filled with the exploits of gods and men, often featured trolls, a testament to their deep-rooted presence in Norse culture. Trolls were seen as embodiments of the wild and untamed forces of nature, lurking in the shadows, always ready to wreak havoc on unsuspecting humans. The earliest references to trolls can be traced back to Norse mythology and sagas. In these stories, trolls were depicted as giants, or Jotnar, a race of beings living in Jotunheim, one of the 9 worlds in Norse cosmology. They were often at odds with the gods, engaging in epic battles and power struggles. Trolls were known for their strength, cunning, and their penchant for causing chaos and destruction. Interestingly, the word troll itself comes from Old Norse troll, which signified a type of monstrous creature, a fiend, something to be feared and avoided. These early depictions of trolls were far removed from the comical or benign characters often seen in modern interpretations. They were formidable adversaries, to be respected and feared. The sagas told of trolls kidnapping princesses, challenging heroes and fighting with gods. They were seen as a constant threat, an ever-present danger in the world of the Vikings. These stories served to explain the unexplainable, to make sense of the world, and to impart important moral lessons. Thus, the stage was set for the emergence of troll legends, painting a vivid picture of fearsome giants, far removed from the friendly creatures we know today. Now, let's delve into the nature of these creatures, their physical traits, supernatural powers, and weaknesses. Picture, if you will, trolls as depicted in Scandinavian folklore. They are far from the endearing, colourful caricatures we've grown accustomed to in modern media. These creatures are often portrayed as grotesque, monstrous beings, towering over humans and landscapes alike. Their physical traits are as varied as the tales that surround them, from the single-eyed variety to those with numerous heads, from gnarled, rugged skin to an almost stone-like texture. But their appearance isn't the only aspect that's fascinating. The trolls of yore were believed to possess supernatural abilities, further amplifying their terror. They could shapeshift, often into objects or animals, to deceive and ensnare unsuspecting victims. Some tales even speak of trolls with the power to control elements, summon storms, or cause landslides. Yet despite their might, these creatures were not without their vulnerabilities. Sunlight, for instance, was the bane of their existence. Legend has it that exposure to the sun would turn a troll into stone, a fate reflected in many a Scandinavian landscape dotted with unusual rock formations. This aversion to light was symbolic of their affinity for the dark, the hidden, the underworld. Moreover, their bloodthirstiness is an aspect of their nature that cannot be ignored. Trolls were notorious for their insatiable hunger for human flesh. Some tales recount trolls feasting on unsuspecting travelers or abducting people, only for them to never be seen again. However, these creatures were not just ruthless hunters. They were also said to have a peculiar ability to smell Christian blood, a trait that added a religious dimension to their character and instilled a sense of fear and respect for these creatures among the believers. Their fear of lightning and church bells, on the other hand, echoed the age-old battle between paganism and Christianity, a struggle that has shaped much of Scandinavia's history and folklore. Armed with this knowledge, one can't help but marvel at the complexity of these mythical creatures. Their fearsome nature, their supernatural abilities, their weaknesses, and their symbolism all contribute to the enduring fascination with trolls in the tapestry of Scandinavian folklore. The trolls did not just exist, they lived, breathed, and thrived in the stories and myths of Scandinavian folklore. Now, if we take a closer look at these stories, we'll find the trolls embroiled in a constant tussle with gods and humans. A classic example comes from the sagas of the Eddas and Prose Edda. Here, trolls are often depicted as formidable opponents to the gods and heroes, a testament to their fearsome reputation. Let's take a detour to the tales from the Viking Age, where the story of Beowulf stands tall. The mighty hero Beowulf faces off against a troll named Grendel, a monstrous creature who terrorizes the mead hall of King Hrothgar. The epic battle between Beowulf and Grendel is a thrilling display of the troll's savage strength and the hero's valor. Then we have the story of the troll Skrymir from the Prose Edda. This giant troll tricks the god Thor and his companions, showcasing his cunning nature. Skrymir's immense size and deceptive tricks make him a formidable figure, reinforcing the image of trolls as daunting adversaries. But it's not all doom and gloom. Some stories also highlight the troll's softer side. Take, for instance, the tale of the three billy goats Gruff. The troll under the bridge lets the first two goats pass, showing a glimmer of mercy. However, when the third and fattest goat crosses, the troll's inherent bloodthirstiness comes to the fore, reminding us of the danger they pose. These stories did more than just entertain. They served a dual purpose. They explained natural phenomena and imparted moral lessons. Fast forward to the present day, and you'll find our trolls have undergone a significant transformation. No longer are they the terrifying giants of old, lurking in the shadows of Scandinavian wilderness. In modern media, they've been reimagined, reshaped, and repackaged for a new generation. Literature, films, and video games have embraced these mythical beings, often infusing them with a softer, more relatable appeal. Take, for instance, the trolls in J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit. They may be brutish and uncouth, but they're a far cry from the monstrous, bloodthirsty giants of ancient lore. Similarly, in children's books and animated films, trolls have been transformed into friendly, often misunderstood creatures. They've been given vibrant colors, endearing personalities, and even burst into catchy songs. A stark contrast to the fearsome beings of old who could smell the blood of a Christian man. Yet, it's not all about softening these creatures. Games like The Witcher and Skyrim showcase trolls as formidable foes, maintaining their immense size, strength, and often gruesome appearance. The transition of trolls from folklore to modern media hasn't diluted their intrigue. If anything, it's amplified it. The resurgence of interest in Norse mythology and Scandinavian folklore can be partly attributed to these modern depictions. Today, more people than ever are delving into the ancient tales, eager to learn about the original, unadulterated versions of these creatures. While modern depictions may vary, the essence of these creatures remains rooted in the ancient lore of Scandinavia. As our journey through the dark world of trolls comes to an end, let's revisit the key points. We've delved deep into the shadows of Scandinavian folklore, unearthing tales of fearsome giants, far removed from the harmless creatures of modern animations. From their origins in the Viking Age, when the first sagas whispered of their existence, trolls have been a constant presence, their characteristics varying across the Scandinavian landscape. These creatures, with their supernatural powers and notorious bloodthirstiness, have been both a source of fear and fascination. The stories we've recounted, from the Eddas to Beowulf, have painted a vivid picture of their interactions with humans and gods alike. In modern culture, their image may have been softened, but the resurgence of interest in Norse mythology has ensured their enduring presence. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling journey through the dark world of trolls. We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the ancient lore that birthed these fascinating creatures, and how they've evolved in the tapestry of tales and modern media. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your fellow folklore enthusiasts. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to leave a comment below. Is there a particular creature or myth that you'd like us to explore in our future videos? Let us know. Until next time, goodbye and keep exploring the fascinating world of folklore.